and welcome to Drip Drops. Yes, my name is Yvonne Awusi Adefajo. I am the founder of Drip Drops, and I am so excited to have you join me and my guest on this platform today. So I'm sure you're wondering, what exactly is Drip Drops? When you think of Drip Drops, what comes to your mind? Drip, drop, drip, drop. Little drops of water make a mighty ocean. So the concept of leadership is one where we have people who are in position of, they are the ones that lead everyone. They're the ones that say this is the direction we should go, this is where to go, this is how to go. But you keep asking questions like, how do leaders become? Where do leaders come from? But the reality is that every leader is made. Okay, behind every leader is a story of days of consistency, a story of little by little journeys that become what you see as a leader. So that's what Drip Drops is really about. Drip Drops is that publication that will provide you with the resources, the skills, the tools, the little things that you require to be a leader. So whether you're just starting out in leadership, whether you're an aspiring leader, whether you're an established leader, these are things that you will require. And Drip Drops is on Medium. So, I mean, it's something that you should be excited about. So I'm not here alone. I have some guests. So I'm just going to quickly introduce my first guest. I have Cherish, the associate editor of Drip Drops. She's here joining me. Hi, Cherish. How are you? I hope you're excited. Today we
Thank
are
you
officially
so
launching
much.
Drip Drops. Yeah, so welcome. So I mean, we're talking about leadership, and I know you have.
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
you are the associate editor, so you have a lot of things to say about Drip Drops and leadership. So take it away. A few words. Drip Drops,
Yeah.
leadership. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Yvonne. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on board and for having us here. It's such a privilege to be an editor of this drip drops. So, just like Mrs. Yv has just explained, leadership is not just about seeing just someone there at the top. Over the years, I believe that everyone is born with a trait of leadership in them. God deposited that in you when He said, "Come, let us make man." You were made in His image, and so I'll take what leadership is from what a great mentor in the School of Leadership, Dr. Miles Monroe, said. He said,
Miles Monroe,
leadership is the
amazing guy.
capacity to influence others through inspiration, motivated by passion, generated by vision, which produces a conviction and ignites a purpose. So, you may say I've said so many things at a time, but basically there are some core tenets of leadership that if you can exhibit this, then you are a leader. If you have a vision, if you have a vision, you have a purpose, you're looking up to going somewhere, to achieving a goal, then you are a leader right from
Hmm,
the very beginning.
hmm,
You don't have to
hmm.
despise the little beginning. You can be a leader even from the beginning. It has to do with drip drops, little steps, and then you get to the top. No
Baby
one,
steps.
yeah, baby steps. No one ever got to that position just by skipping all the steps and everything. You know what? Those steps actually makes you the challenges, the the failures and everything. That's what makes a leader.
Hmm,
That's what
hmm,
makes a leader.
hmm.
And you know,
Amazing
God
stuff.
calls us a clay in the potter's hands. And you know what? A clay goes through different forms of refining, transformation before it becomes a perfect finished work. And then when other people see it, they begin to wonder and they say, "Oh, who made this and who made that?" And it's also similar to gold passing through the refiner's fire, and then in the end it shines. So that's
Hmm.
what drip drops is about. It's about the
Wow.
process of becoming that finished product from a clay, or you can liken it to a gold. And it doesn't have to be in what you may have seen people do. You can be a leader in different aspects. um some great researchers like Miles Monroe, they've identified 7 spheres of leadership. You can be a leader in the family, in religious spheres, in education, in media,
Hmm.
in entertainment,
Wow. Interesting.
business, in government or politics or business or economics. There are different spheres of influence. And Drip Jobs would help you identify which area of influence you need to start building those little steps. You need to start dropping those little water. And if you have already identified yours, drip drops is going to equip you with the tools and the skills needed to refine you so you can stay on that course, so you can look towards the vision you're
Great.
hoping to achieve and
Great. Thank you. Thank
end
you.
up
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cherish. I mean, amazing stuff you've said. There's so much to expect in drip drops, and I
so
can't
much.
just wait for the next couple of weeks to unfold. Every Monday, drip drops is going to release a new article or story. I also have another guest in the house. I have a leader in the house, and I'm so excited because he's coming here on our first day. I'm so happy to invite well, I don't even know, I'll say Pastor Yemi Awosanya Adefajo because he's a pastor,
Hey,
and then he's also a performance coach. So you're welcome, sir, to the show.
thank
Welcome.
you. Great to be
On
here.
this
Great to be
our
here.
launch, talking about leadership, and this is
Oh,
someone that,
you're
my God,
welcome, sir.
leadership is part of him. He is leadership, and leadership is him. He's inside his
Hey.
body. You know,
Hmm.
as a
Yeah,
young person on campus, in school,
I can
so I mean, we're
testify to
talking
that.
leadership. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, Pastor YM, over to
Great
you.
to be here. Thank you
Say
so much.
a
Great to be
few
here,
words, sir.
Yvonne. Super excited to
Yep.
be here. I hope I'm loud
yeah.
and clear. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, yeah,
Awesome. Awesome. Cherish, great to see your face. Been a while. How are
Thank,
you doing?
thank you so much, sir. It's great to
Awesome,
see
awesome.
you.
Great,
Yeah,
great to be
awesome.
here. Great to be. I love this. I love leadership. I love because really everything starts and finishes on leadership. Really, when you're able to get leadership right, everything else will fall right. Because even those within the cadre of leadership, talking about the followers to the leaders, even those who have not yet caught the fire of leadership, by the time the leader is right, every other person begins to birth their identity, begins to birth who they are. And really, if we're able to get that part right, and like what I can always say, one of the very important part of leadership is if you cannot lead yourself, there's going to be a problem with the whole thing you're going to
Well,
bring out. If you're not able to get yourself to the point, you can tell yourself, get up, go do what you need to do, get up, go and do
Mm,
this. This is right, this is not right, this
self
is wrong, this is not wrong.
leadership,
If you can't do that,
mm,
then you can't lead anybody else because whatever you're going to
discipline,
show in other people is
mm,
the result of what you're showing in your life. So it's intertwined. That means a
exemplary
lot
leadership.
of exactly. That means a lot of effort and concentration should be first on developing the
Mm,
person, getting that person to self-lead. If the individual can start, that's why I
yes,
love the
sir.
concept of the drip drops. If we can get the person, the individual, to come to that place of realization of who you are, what you're capable of doing, then it's easy for that to be transferred onto other people. It's a
you,
great privilege to be here.
Mm.
Yes.
Pastor YM, there's something you said. I love that word, self
From
lead.
inside.
Mm,
Yes,
mm.
self
Top
lead. So, I mean,
leadership.
Mm,
some of the challenges, why is it that? Because if you think about it, I mean, you're leading yourself. That should not be difficult, right? You're not leading other people. It's
That's the
yourself that
truth.
you know.
But
Know
but the
yourself
thing
first.
is,
Yes,
exactly.
lead
But the
yourself.
act of now, if in the spectrum, the first person to lead is you. If you can't lead you, you can't lead others. Now it shows when you have issues in systems, the first person you're going to question
mm,
is the leader. That's the first person. Now, by the time you see the leader, interact with the leader can tell you what is problem. It's always what, and any leader that says the problem is those people, it's not qualified to be a leader. Because what it is you should accept first is your own limited. Like I always say, any challenge where there's leadership system, any challenge you see in that system is a function of the capacity of that leader. It's not saying, of course, that the leader must have the solution to every problem. No, but the leader must be able to optimize the entire
mm,
system to achieve what it must achieve. If he needs to outsource, he outsources. If he needs to bring from within, he brings from within. If he needs to contract to somebody, contract. It's a function of
yes.
juggling,
Yeah.
the entire spectrum. But if that person is not in that right frame of mind, it's not with that level of knowledge, it's not with that capacity to be able to deliver, then everything the person builds is going to have that issues. Again, some people are
Yeah.
born into leadership, some people are assigned into leadership, some people by default, because of the cadre and the spectrum of society, they don't have a choice. They just walk into leadership. But to sustain leadership is a deliberate action. It's not by
Wow.
appointment, it's not by birth, it's
Wow.
not by someone told me. If you don't deliberately work
Mm.
on yourself as a leader, and I'm saying in your home, yourself, in school, at work, on the road, while you're driving, if you don't work on you, you will
Hmm.
not
All
be able to
areas.
deliver to help anybody else. All right. So
Yeah,
I
interesting.
love this. I love this. I love what you're doing. I'm so super
Yeah.
excited to be part of this. And I know
Thank
that a
you
lot of
so
people
much.
that we can touch, a lot of people that we can touch their lives, they're going to have so much personal development going on. And then we can see
Yeah.
Mm.
the effect we're looking for.
The one of the
Yeah.
things I'm so looking forward to with Drip Drops is, aside from our publication, which will be out on Medium every Monday, is these conversations. So we're bringing into rooms like this leaders, people who have been in those situations, and we're going to be talking about what the issues are. I mean, this thing that YM you've picked up, self leadership, is a major. It is a major, because that's where you talk about discipline. That's where you talk about consistency. I mean, all these things.
Yes,
And when you,
yes,
you find out that the biggest enemy that we need to fight is the enemy that is staring at us, staring at you in the mirror, that thing in the
yes,
mirror.
yes,
If we can get past and break past
Self-discipline.
that person, yes, Cherish, you got it right.
Mm.
If you can get, and you just break past it, there's so much that can be achieved. These conversations, they will keep going. I mean, thank you so much for being here with us,
And
Pastor
start working on
YM. Thank you,
yourself.
Cherish. We are going to have more of
Thank
these
you so much.
conversations. More
great
of
to
these
be here.
conversations.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
Thank you so
we as
much.
we bring everything to a close, we are wrapping up right now. I just want you to leave with one inspiring line, one word to that, aspiring leader. Maybe there are things that I don't have what it takes. Maybe that is hearing us talk about self leadership and say, if it's self leadership, my own is finished because man, it's not working. Maybe someone that is dealing with
Mm.
something, a situation
Yeah.
or an addiction or something, and feels that I can never become a leader because of this challenge. One word,
Mm.
one closing statement to that person. That's
I
how I
would
am.
say I would just say you cannot give what you don't have. And so you must be true to yourself. What you don't have, go and get so that you can give it. The result you're
Okay.
looking for in life, everything you're looking for in life starts with you. So if you're sincere with yourself, you know you're not adequate enough, get the skills required so you can be adequate and be able to,
Yeah.
be able to do what you should do. And that's just it. It starts with self-development. You're not there,
Okay.
you're not there. Thank you.
Okay,
How
fantastic.
about that works as a
Cherish.
phrase? I think there's a phrase inside that
Yes.
somewhere, yeah?
Yeah, it works as a phrase. Okay, Cherish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I would just like to say now is the time to start developing those leadership potentials, capacity, discipline, and everything that we may have mentioned and that you may have known about leadership. It's not tomorrow, because the earlier you start now, the closer you are to your vision, the closer you are to achieving your purpose. But if you keep on procrastinating, then the farther you would be, the farther you would be. And then remember that people are waiting to drink from your well. So you keep them thirsty, and you affect a generation. You keep them starving of whatever God may have for them. Thank you.
Yeah, amazing. And I'm just going to leave with the final word that says the world needs you. You, the way you are. Somebody out there is waiting for you.
Yes.
Okay. So on that note, I will close and say thank you everyone for joining us on Drip Drops today.
Mm.
And we look forward to seeing you guys again. So bye from me and from our guests. Everyone, let's say bye. Come on, bye
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bye. So see you guys next time.